Welcome back to my spaceship. My name is Lente Alien, or you can call me Slim for short, and today I'm gonna teach you how to use Atletico Madrid with Diego Simeone real life tactics, and I'm gonna teach you how to do it. The tactics are actually very easy um, there's nothing need to be discussed actually. They basically just play park the bus and counter attack, and that's all the summary of the tactics basically. But I'm gonna teach you a little bit about the technical settings and the technical things about the tactics, and yeah, let's just get into it. And if you don't like the players that I am currently using, for example, if you don't like Marcos Llorente, if you're not switching out with Trippier, it's fine as well, but I would just prefer Llorente as the right wing back or the right winger, because I think he's pretty much good for the role. But if you want to do a lot of crosses, I recommend Trippier, and maybe putting Llorente as the center midfielder right over here. But still, I still find this much better, especially when to play counter attack. You really need a lot of pacey players, a lot of speed basically. And yeah, these are the players, and let's just go to the formation. For the formation, it's going to be 3-1-4-2, and let's just go to the tactics. For the defensive style, balance with 50, depth 50. But if you want to play a little bit crazier, just play drop back. If you really want to play exactly like how Simeone played in real life, but you're not going to play drop back, because if you really want to win games, I still believe that attacking is the best defense, and putting the defensive style and balance is still the best one so far, and you're not going to regret putting it that way. And for the width 50, because that's the most balanced one. For the depth 50, because if you want to play part of the bus, 50 is or actually very minimum. And if you still want to play a little bit lower, like 45, I don't really recommend that. It's gonna get you conceded some goals, some silly goals, if you put the depth too low. So I would still really recommend 50 is the most minimum one. But still, it's up to you, it's your choice. You don't really have to follow the instructions that I mentioned just now. Just follow with your playing style, adjust with your play style, and yeah, actually that's it for the defense settings. And now let's go to the offense settings. For the build-up play, balanced, chance creation balanced, because Atletico Madrid, basically, if you really want to play focus only on counter attacks, you can play fast build up and for runs like this, but I don't really recommend that. If I really want you guys to be very flexible in playing on team, because Atletico Madrid can also play possession sometimes, but yeah, most of their attacks are coming from counter attacks, fast forward runs, fast build up, something like that. So you're still gonna play a little bit of possession, so still build up play, chance creation is much better to put them on balanced. Okay, for the width 50, because that's the most balanced one. For the placing balls, 5 bars, because that's the most balanced one. For the corners and the free kicks, 1 until 5 is up to you, it's your choice, it's your right, just adjust with the conditions. And for the keeper, come for crosses. Okay, for the center backs, all of it default like this, no changes. All of them default, no changes. For the defensive midfielders, Kondogbia is going to be stay back while attacking, and for the rest of them, all default. And for Lamar, it's going to be get forward if you want to play him much more aggressive, but I would just recommend playing him on all default like this, all default. Okay, and for Koke, it's going to be all default like this. Okay. And the way they're gonna play is that the Lamar is going to be, when you are playing counter attack, it's going to go up like this, attacking until we die, basically like this. So if you want to play both of them, Lamar and Koke, on get forward, it's still fine actually, but I still don't really recommend that. I would rather just put all of them on default, and for the very same reason, I want to be very unpredictable in my opponent's eyes. So having them the instructions on all default like that is gonna make my opponents a little bit hardly can defend against me. That's why I can be unpredictable. I can play possession suddenly, I can play fast counter attack suddenly, without having to tweak the settings again on the pause menu. So yeah, so that's it actually for the midfielders. And now let's go to the wing backs, combat defense, and for the rest of them, all default. And for Llorente as well, combat defense, and for the rest of them, all default as well. Yeah, basically they are going to play like normal wing backs, defending as the 5 defenders, making it into 5 defenders, dropping back on the defensive third. And Carrasco and Llorente is going to be playing more like a normal attacking wingbacks, going up on the final third, going up, trying to cross the ball from here to the box, and Llorente as well from here to the box. But mostly Llorente is going to go inside and try to score goals or give assists, short passes or something like that. If you want to do crosses from the right back, I recommend to play Trippier. Trippier is very good at crossing. As you can see, he got 86 crossing, 86 curve, which is very good for a right back who want to play crosses. And that's why if you want to play Trippier as the right back like this, I recommend you to play Llorente as the center midfielder like this, okay, replacing Koke basically. But I'll personally just play like this, Koke on the middle, so I can play much better fast counter attacks. And now let's go to the strikers. All of them default for Griezmann, Suarez as well, all of them default. And Griezmann is going to be playing like a false 9 striker. He's going to be dropping deep into the midfield to build up the play from the midfield and maintaining the ball possession. So for example, if you want to play him on false 9 like this, for the instruction, I still also really recommend it, but I really want to be flexible in attacking. I really want to be unpredictable in my opponent's eyes. That's why I just want to put the attacking runs all of the instructions on default like this. And for Suarez, all of them default because Suarez can basically do anything, but he is mostly a striker. He's going to be focused more on scoring goals basically. So yeah, just let him become the poacher, let him become the El Pistolero as his name suggests. He's basically about goals, and yeah, he can also sometimes dropping deep to build up the play. So just be flexible in using your strikers. And actually that's it for Atletico Madrid. Everything is all about park the bus, dropping deep into the on the defensive third, trying to defend like park the bus and then go for a counter attack. That's it for Simeone's tactics. Very simple, and I hope you find this video helpful. Please leave a like if you find this video helpful, and subscribe to my channel to see more videos about FIFA. And then I'll see you guys in the next video. Slanty Alien or Slim signing out. Bye. Peace.